Hello everyone, welcome back to my Completionist farm number 21. Today I'm going to go ahead and plant those rare seeds that I forgot to plant in the last episode. Hopefully they will be done by the end of fall. I believe they take 24 days to grow, which means I'm not going to have any wiggle room. I'm going to put them right up here in a special location, that way I can keep an eye on them because they are my most valuable seeds. I am going to use the basic fertilizer too, so hopefully I get at least one gold quality out of this bunch. And then hopefully this is the only thing I'm going to have to water this fall season. Everything should be laid out in accordance with their sprinklers, so that shouldn't be an issue. Currently the only thing I have ready is a few pieces of corn. I don't think any of the rest of it's ready. The corn I'm just going to go ahead and sell, got such a surplus of it now anyway that I hardly know what to do with it. Since basically everyone except for Shane has their gifts for the week, I'm pretty much just going to run around and collect some stuff, see if there's any quests on Pierre's storefront, stuff like that. It's kind of hard to make productive things to do when I don't really need to catch any fish on a day like this, and the mines are kind of irrelevant to me right now. I've managed to find Shane already, so that makes this day pretty productive. See if I can find him behind the tree. Nope, I do not want to eat the salmon berry. I want to give it to this guy. As always, he likes it, and on to the next task. No quests on Pierre's storefront. Okay, since I got that over with, I'm just going to go ahead and go take care of my cow, milk it, pet the dog, stuff like that. Then I might actually head to the mines to maybe find some geodes and try and get some artifacts out of that. I think that's probably the most productive use of my day at this point. And of course, I've got a little chicken I need to touch too. Shouldn't be too long before it starts producing something. Cow is over here. I will milk it shortly. My tapper, not ready to go with anything yet, but that reminds me I do need a few more. I might as well put one on every kind of tree, that way I always have something available, so I will probably gather the resources for those today, because I don't think I have any copper or copper bars. Oh, I do have copper, so I can just smelt those. It's that easy. Already, my copper bars are smelted, so I can make the first tapper. I just need one more, which should be done within a game time hour. Then I will go find some good trees to put those on. Tappers already done. I'm going to head to that area just right of my farm. I'm going to put the tappers on some trees here because they won't be in the way on my farm, as long as I have the right kinds here. I need a yellow tree, which is this one. Now I just need a pine tree. I might have to go to the area south of my farm for that. I'm actually going to put it to this area north of my farm because I travel this route a lot more going to the mines, so that way it's very obvious and I shouldn't forget. And speaking of the mines, I'm going to go spend some time down there. I've decided I want some geodes for hopefully more artifacts and combat experience, and the rocks of course, because I need things like a silo for winter and other assorted building crap. So I'm just going to start on floor 80, work my way down, maybe even find some mushrooms along the way. 5 o'clock already, I've only gotten down 6 floors and haven't really found anything exciting. A single diamond, a couple purple mushrooms, nothing exciting like I said. Lots of rocks and weeds though, which are always helpful. I'm all about those small ingredients these days. I used to always throw those out, then I realized that everything actually makes a difference. Anytime you see these slimes with the star on top of them, be sure to kill them. They tend to drop really good things. This one just dropped a lead rod, but often I find them in the lower part of the mine and they drop things like the forest sword, which is very helpful when you're way down there. Okay, 9:30, I'm about done mining for the day. I want to leave before 10 because I want to go to the Adventurers Guild to sell a few things. Hopefully I make it before it closes. I think I'll just sneak in the door. So I just simply want to sell the lead rod, only worth 150 gold, and the boots, also only worth 150. Was hoping they'd be worth a little more money, but I'd rather sell them than have them sitting in my chest taking up room, or just throw them out for no money. The only things I got worth selling in the mines, 2 purple mushrooms, 2 diamonds, 1 topaz. That's still not too bad, that'll be a bit of money. Money's not really my main concern at this point. I've got enough cranberries coming that I am going to be fairly rich. Everything I sold still worth a pretty good 2,562 gold. Okay, today I've got a bit of a different schedule than yesterday. I'm obviously going to take care of my animals first thing, and then I'm going to go try and catch the fall legendary fish, which is caught in town. Also, because it's Friday, I'm going to go visit the traveling merchant to hopefully get some more of the community center stuff or whatever useful stuff I could possibly find. Looks like none of my assorted crop is ready to go just yet, and that's okay. It's only the 5th of fall. Lots of mushrooms today. So far there was 2 red mushrooms and then 1 purple one down here. I might check the rest of the farm later on to see if there's any more. Not really a big concern of mine to gather mushrooms at this point, but if I have the time, might as well. So checking today, the traveling merchant actually has wool, which is one of the community center things, so I'm definitely going to buy one of those at least. And whatever else. Industrial pipe, not really sure why I would want that, so I'm not going to buy it. Anyways, I will take that to the community center at some point, the wool, and for now I'm going to go try and catch the legendary fish. Just need to buy a few more lures first. Once again, going to use the cork bobber, whatever it's called, make it a little easier. They are annoyingly hard to catch. Okay, here we are with Willy. I'm going to buy 2 more cork bobbers. They do cost $7.50 each, but they make a huge difference, personally, when trying to catch those stupid legendary fish. So I'm quickly going to scan the rest of the beach for artifacts or useful stuff and then head straight there to see if I can get one. Since I'm in the neighborhood, I'm actually going to put some bait into my fish catcher thing, whatever it's called. Crab pot, that's the term I was looking for. My crab pot is now baited, so hopefully tomorrow it will produce me something useful. Even if it's trash, it goes in my recycling machine and turns into something useful. So for those of you that don't know, to catch the legendary fish in fall, you need to stand here, cast upwards like that, and before long it will bite. Here it is already, actually. I'm surprised that was as fast as it was, kinda caught me off guard. You need to be at least fishing level 3 to catch this one, which isn't that much at all. I think it might actually be the easiest of the legendary fish to catch. So far it's not very hard. Okay, so first cast, first try, I've actually caught it. Silver quality. Not gold, but better than regular. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Now I don't know what to do with myself for the rest of the day. The only other fish I need is a walleye, and I believe it has to be raining at nighttime for that, neither of which it is. There's a quest on the storefront, so we will at the very least take care of that. Emily needs a sea cucumber. I will accept that quest. I believe there's a difference between a sea cucumber and a super cucumber. Not sure how to catch a regular one, honestly, so don't know if I'm going to put much effort into that. For now, my wool going to the community center. So there's the first piece of the animal bundle. Just need a few eggs and a bigger milk, and I should have that wrapped up nicely. Really like some of the rewards I get from here, but if I don't get them soon, I'll be able to make those things before anyway. Okay, one of the other things I'm going to do today, since I have 2 more crab pots, is put one in the lake by the mountain and then the ocean. Hopefully that gives me the diversity I need to catch everything I need to catch from the crab pots. And then I think I'm just going to spend the rest of the day fishing anyway, because I'm already prepared for it. The crab pots I'm simply going to put in convenient locations. I don't think it makes a difference where you put them as long as they're in a body of water. Okay, not sure what happened there. My screen size just changed. I thought the game had crashed, which would have been heartbreaking after catching that legendary fish. Gonna try now to fix this. There we are, back to normal. Hopefully that doesn't happen again and crash the game. Really don't like losing a day's progress. Ocean crab pot is gonna go here. I don't know if it matters, deep water, shallow water, whatever. That's where it's going. And since I'm just going to be fishing in the ocean for whatever fish, I'm going to use the treasure hunter lure. I'm going to buy a few of those because I like the treasure you can find. Some of them are artifacts and some of them are just valuable. Turns out you can just catch sea cucumbers in the ocean randomly. I can't remember who had that quest. Emily? Someone? I will get that to her probably tomorrow because it's already 5 p.m. Although since it is Friday, she might be at the saloon. I will check there in a little bit. Just before 7 p.m. I'm catching some pretty good fish. Nothing hugely valuable, but all gold quality so far. I'm just going to head to the saloon real quick, see if I can find whoever needs the cucumber, and then probably do a little more fishing after that. Okay, turns out Emily is the blue-haired lady that works behind the saloon bar, so obviously she's here. There's her super cucumber. It looks perfect. Well, it is a great sea cucumber. So we get 225 gold. Emily is thankful. Don't really care what Emily thinks, but I will take her gold. Now that that's out of the way, I'm just going to fish down here in the river to try and catch a few different kinds of fish, just for whatever. Just after 10:30, I'm done fishing for the day. Caught a few good things. Lots of geodes, which is always nice. An assortment of fish, nothing too special. Gonna throw those in the bin. Tomorrow I think I'll process those geodes, hopefully get some more artifacts, valuable crap, the usual stuff. And I have another ancient fruit jelly done, so I will probably hold on to that. Not sure why, I'll find a use for that later. And that will conclude the 5th of fall. Should have made some money today thanks to those fish. No skills leveled up, I was hoping fishing would. Whatever, there's always more time for that. 2,700, 75 gold. Sea cucumbers, not that valuable. Today, some of my wheat is done, so we'll gather that up. I think I need a little more still for the community center bundle. There's only 4, so I'll perhaps buy some more of that today and plant it. For now, it's just going to sit right there. And again, my boring animal routine, milk the cow. If it gives me milk, touch it, track down that little chicken of mine. Not sure where it's hiding today. Oh, it already produced me an egg, so that's something else for the community center. Turns out my chicken is all grown up today, so that's pretty awesome. Eggs for everyone. My fruit cave is starting to overflow with all sorts of different things, none of which are really useful to me. I already donated a cherry to the community center, so I'm probably just going to sell all this stuff for a little bit of money. And now I'm simply going to donate that egg to the community center because I'm running out of room in my chests and don't really feel like reorganizing them at this point. And then I'm going to sell my 2 extra fishing rods that don't have any purpose at this point. Okay, I screwed up again, wasn't paying attention, need a large egg, not a regular egg. So this egg is going to have to hang out in one of my bins for now, until I find a use for it. I'm sure I can make it into something good. So for now, just sell those rods. Might as well check my crab pots while I'm at it. Simply a broken CD, that's going in a recycling machine, might turn into something good, might turn into more garbage. More garbage from this one, so we're off to a really good start with those. And I also forgot to put bait back in them, have to do that on the way back through. Willie's not here today, of course, because it is Saturday. That also means I can't buy any bait for the crab pot, so they're gonna have to go baitless for a day. This crab pot has actually got me something useful, a periwinkle. That was one of the things for the community center. I've already finished that bundle though, so this thing's probably just gonna get sold. But I think with pretty much the rest of my day, I'm gonna cut wood because I need wood for my new upgrades for my house, barn, all that stuff, so might as well do that. Also going to chop the hardwood on my farm, if for nothing other than the experience you get from it. It gives you great foraging experience, so might as well keep up on that. I also thought about clearing out this bottom corner of my field, maybe with some of the bombs I found while mining, but with winter coming up soon anyway, all that stuff's going to be cleared out anyway, so I'm not going to bother. Just cleaned out my backpack, put everything in the bins or in the chests wherever they needed to go. Now I'm going to continue cutting wood. Might as well cut down the trees on my farm since I'm going to utilize trees outside of my farm for other things. Turns out I do have a few things ready in my field that I didn't notice earlier. The bok choy is done. I don't think there's any immediate use for that, so it's probably just going to sit in one of my bins for now. Annoyingly, there was 4 plants and I got 1 of every quality, so they take up 3 spaces in my chests. I'm going to have to make some more of those pretty soon because I'm running out of room very quickly. I've just made it back to the farm, 9 PM, that worked out good. I just ran out of energy, and I did not have to eat anything all day, so I didn't have to utilize any of my items. Got lots of wood and lots of other things like sap for fertilizer, so that was a pretty productive day. I now have a total of almost 600 wood, so I can build lots of stuff out of that. Only 135 rocks, might have more in this bin. Have more like 238 rocks now, so that works out. Since I'm out of energy, don't have any wood immediately available to me, I'm going to call it a day right now. Only 9 o'clock. Foraging hit level 9, that's good, only 1 away from level 10. I can now make a rain totem, which I'm not going to bother to do because I don't need to. Little bit of money, not very much, 406 gold. Okay, today it's raining, so that means I can catch a walleye in the evening, but that's going to be it for this episode. Fall is moving along nicely, caught that legendary fish, which is probably my least favorite part of doing these things. They are really annoying to catch. This one went smoothly. As always, please let me know if I forget anything, miss anything. Thank you for reminding me about my rare seeds. I had actually completely forgotten, so hopefully those work out still anyway. Any other cool video ideas, let me know. I still got a few, gonna make them soon. Hope you liked this one. Thank you for watching.